It's November, so I made a November-specific TBR prompt jar. Let's have an exciting month of reading with the TBRs. Let's pick our first prompt. Pick a book by an author that has a name starting with the first letter of your name. Oh. So that would be an E because my name is Emily. I think the obvious choice would be to go with an Emily Henry book, right? Evie Dunmore. Okay, so we could do The Gentleman's Gambit or... So the three that I haven't read so far from Emily Henry are A Million Junes, which is I think her YA from long time ago novel, Happy Place. And then we have People We Meet on Vacation or The Gentleman's Gambit by Evie Dunmore. Out of these four books, I think I'm feeling more of People We Meet on Vacation. Yeah, Emily Henry, People We Meet on Vacation. Okay, yeah, because I'm feeling more Emily Henry right now compared to a historical romance. Oh, I could have done Alyssa Sussman too. Funny you should ask. No, I'm gonna go with People We Meet on Vacation. By the way, you'll notice that I don't have a TBR card. Everything's kind of mixed all together with the books that I've read and I have not read. I'm just gonna have to like take them out, show you, and let you know what options are available. This one, it looks like she is a wild child and he is a homebody. They've been taking a vacation together every summer for a decade until 2 years ago when something was ruined. And now she wants to take one last vacation because she's stuck in a rut and she just wants to go back to when those times were good. I hope I like this one. I mean, it's an Emily Henry book. Of course I'll like it. Next. This is actually quite fun. A book that starts with a random letter. I think I'm going to use my phone to pick a random letter. I found a wheel that picks a letter. Let's spin. G. Okay, G has been selected. What would be G? All I can really see is The Great Expectations and I really don't want to read that right now. Oh, I could do The Gentleman's Gambit actually, because that sounds much better than Great Expectations. Wow, is that really the only one that I have that starts with the G? Or actually... I told myself that I wouldn't count the and a, so A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which starts with a G, I thought would count. Because they both start with the or a, right? So it's not like they truly start with G's anyways. But do I really want to start a new series because I'm in the middle of so many series right now? In that case, I'm gonna go with The Gentleman's Gambit. Yeah. I'll pick The Gentleman's Gambit for now, even though I feel like I'll like A Good Girl's Guide to Murder more. I just don't want to start a new series until I'm at least finished with one series. Like, I'm in the middle of too many. The Gentleman's Gambit is a historical romance. Our main character dreams of romance, but she keeps striking out and she doesn't have much luck with romance. Until she gets the hot for someone when she's swimming and it turns out to be her father's attractive new colleague. I don't think it's about the age thing, I just think that it's a younger man who's working with her father. Oh, but then that new colleague is actually trying to work with her father in order to take back some ancient artifacts back to his homeland. So he ends up seducing the daughter, which is our main character, in order to complete his mission. Ooh, oh, this is a forced close proximity trope. I hope I like it. I love the cover though. Yay, next! Pick a book by an author you've never read before. That'll be easy because there's a lot of books that I haven't read from a new author. I haven't read a Sally Thorne book, so that's in the game. You know, I really want to read The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and I know I just said I don't want to start a new series, but I really want to read this book. Okay, so it's in the running. No, but actually, maybe I should read The Naturals before I read The Inheritance Games. I know it's not really having anything to do with it, but that's in the running too. I can't read any Taylor Jenkins Reid books. These are kind of the three that I want to read from a new author. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm just gonna... I guess I'll start this one. I really want to read this. I really want to get to the Inheritance Games too. And for some reason, I really want to start this series and end it before I start this one, even though they had nothing to do with each other. I'm just gonna go with this one. I'm a hypocrite. I'm starting a new series. I'm sorry. Oh well. Okay, next. Give an author a second chance. No! Darn it. Oh, the only thing that comes to mind to give an author a second chance is a book that I DNF'd a while ago and that I have another book of. And that is, unfortunately, where is it? So I basically DNF'd The Kiss Quotient. I just didn't find it romantic. Just no. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. I didn't really like him either. So I just DNF'd it. It was actually my first and I think only DNF, honestly. Giving an author a second chance, I could either try to finish this book or I can move on to her other book because I bought a set to The Bride Test. Or I can go with The Heart Principle. Is this really the only option that I have? I mean, of course, there are more books that I didn't like this year, but I rented it from the library or I just don't have it it as a physical book for me to pick from. I mean, I would pick another Hannah Grace if I had the Daydream, but I don't have Daydream because I did not like Icebreaker and I did not like Wildfire, so I don't think I will like Daydream either. So she finds success with the viral YouTube video, but her boyfriend also decides that he wants an open relationship with her. So then that makes her want to go on a string of one-night stands. But then tragedy strikes her family, and now she has to take on a role that threatens to destroy her, and she also has to fight for the chance at love with the guy that she had or almost had a one-night stand with. Honestly, I don't think I'll like this either, but I have to give it a try. I'll give her a second chance. Maybe I'll like it. Gosh dang it. Okay, next one. Pick a book that matches the color of the shirt you're wearing. Okay, well, I'm wearing like a pink, gray, white sweater. What would even... Oh, you know what? Oh, so we could either do Things We Hide from the Light, because this is the second book and I haven't read this one yet. Or I can actually read, that's perfect. I can read Twisted Hate from Anna Huang. Oops. This is the next book in the series that I had to read. And they're both kind of pinkish, whitish. And to be honest, they're almost like the same book to me because it's just a nice, thick romance book. Which one should I pick? Right? That's the only one. I guess Once Upon a Broken Heart, but I need to finish the Caraval series in order to read that. So let's just pick from these two. So this one is the gorgeous hotshot doctor with the girl who is trying to be a lawyer, also a party girl. And then this one is, oh, it's the story for Nash. You know what? My parents and my grandma are coming to visit, so I might have to read some of these books in front of them. In that case, I think I'll go with this one because this is a little bit more incognito in terms of the cover. Whereas I feel like my mom would be onto me if I were to read something with Twisted Hate. And it has, he hates her almost as much as he wants her right there in the bold. Whereas this one's Good Guys Don't Fall for Bad Girls. It's a little bit smaller. So this is a little bit more subtle. I'm gonna go with this one just in case. Yeah. And do you know why I have to be subtle? Because when I first started reading these books, I was showing her The Love Hypothesis that I was reading at the time. And she made the weirdest face like, what are you reading? Because the cover obviously has a couple kissing. So she was judging me hardcore. So I can't do any of that in front of her anymore. Yeah, thank goodness that this is like pretty subtle and looks like people going on vacation and not really a love story. Oh, I just realized I picked very subtle covers. I mean, this one, yeah, not bad. And no, my parents don't know that I have a YouTube channel. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's pick one more for this TBR, and that'll be our TBR for the month. Let's do it one-handed. Ooh. It's Christmas. Pick a holiday book. Oh, I really only have one holiday book. And that would be this, Tessa Bailey, Wreck the Halls. She is the daughter of music royalty, but she spends the day restoring old books and avoiding the limelight. Oh yeah, this book is the one that I really didn't understand like what the story was, because she's supposed to be the daughter of like a famous musician, but the male main character is also the son of a musically talented famous person. And it looks like they both have to convince both of their moms, who are the musically talented people, to perform one last show. I'm assuming that kind of gets her into being in like the music show, but I'm not sure. I don't understand what this book is about. Yeah, there we go. We have our first Christmas book starting in November because it's appropriate. It's past Halloween now. We can start preparing for Christmas. It's fine. To recap, we have pick a book by an author that has a name starting with the first letter of your name, which is Emily. So it starts with an E. Of course, I had to pick an Emily Henry book. Duh. People who we meet on vacation. And then we have a book that starts with a random letter, and we picked G from my phone, and that led us to The Gentleman's Gambit. Then we have pick a book by an author you've never read before, where we found out that I'm a complete hypocrite and picked a book that starts a new series, The Naturals It Is by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. And then we have Give an Author a Second Chance, which I was really dreading the most out of all of this one because that's really the only one that came to mind, but it's a TBR prompt that I feel like I should put in there because otherwise I'm not gonna read this ever. But let's give it a go, let's try it. The Heart Principle by Helen Huang. And then we have pick a book that matches the color of the shirt you're wearing, and honestly it does kind of match. Mixed with the white and the pink. There's no really gray, but there we go. And then finally, we have It's Almost Christmas, pick a holiday book. So we picked the only holiday book, Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. And honestly, I could have picked something from my Kindle, but should pick it from my physical TBR. Oh. There we have it, 6 books for our November TBR. How does that look? I'm honestly the most excited about the naturals. I am so curious. All right, well, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye!